Hi guys, Tiffany here. Welcome to Fire Flow. I hope you're all doing well. I have my mat here. I might have to scoop that back a little bit. You don't need a mat, but if you have one, fantastic. You can use a blanket or a towel or something. So I'll give you a second to grab that. We won't need any weights. Everything's going to be body weight. We're just going to get a nice, good internal fire, build up some movement in those joints, smaller muscle groups, to build stabilization and balance, and get a little bit of sweat going. So give you about a couple more seconds, and then we'll go right into it. We only got the rest of today and tomorrow of 2020, guys. So it's just kind of baffling. This year felt like it dragged forever, but here we are. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. You know me, you know I like to ground before I do any type of flowing yoga-like practice, just so we can keep our minds where we are. Since we're not going to be doing a bunch of jumping around and stuff like that, it's nice to just settle into the place where we are. I have my water nearby, so make sure you have that as well. So get into a nice comfortable seat. Shoulders are back and down. Spine is nice and long, neck is tall, and the crown of the head is aiming for that sky, shooting for the stars, guys. We're going to just take a couple of deep breaths here, building the heat in our lungs and our abdomen for our breath. That way we can move with our strength movements, breathe with our strength movements. And in through the nose, filling the lungs, filling the belly. Nice audible ocean-like breath, guys. So I really want to hear that, like the waves coming out of your mouth of just the things that you no longer need, and focusing on this moment. Really exhaling and pulling the belly button in towards the spine on that exhale. All the air out. And 2 more of those. Awesome work. And we'll go ahead and turn onto our backs. So we'll start low and we'll take it high. So if there's anything that you feel is not comfortable, or you're feeling a pinching or pain or anything, guys, go ahead and please back off. Don't try to force yourself through any of these movements. So we're going to move gently, but we're going to move with purpose and with strength, as well as with our breath. So we're going to be down flat on the ground. As you can see, there's a space for the arch in your back. What I want you to do is bend your legs enough so that space is flat. So if that's here or that's all the way flat and you can flatten your back, that's totally fine. We're going to go ahead and raise the legs, get some fire in our lower abs here. So wherever you're at, really tuck that tailbone and press that lower back into the ground so there's no arch, and lift those legs. Begin all the way up, nice and slow, and down for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. On the way down, guys, the lower back is going to want to arch up. So that's why I want you to bend your legs so that your back is flat now, so that you maintain that flatness as your legs go down, because your back is going to want to come up. So we'll do that again and lift, using those lower abs to lift those legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You should really feel the lower back pressing into the ground. And lift again. Inhale, exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Up again. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you get closer to the ground, your lower back is really going to arch. So press that lower back into the ground. Lift again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're almost done with these guys. Lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Couple more. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hover here just a second, really pressing that lower back into the ground, feeling that pelvis scoop forward and release. Nice job. You should feel that burn right here in the lower abs, guys. Nice. So you can go ahead and windshield wiper the legs if you'd like. I'm already feeling the internal fire. Also could be because my heat is on, but you know, sweating is sweating, guys. Okay, go ahead and release those legs. We'll go ahead and work on a single side. So I want you to do the same thing here. We're going to work on one side at a time, not as many reps, but just really focusing on flattening that lower back. And your hands can either be in a goalpost or they can be down flat to give you a little bit more of a kickstand. And I want the straight leg. I want those toes activated, flex towards the face. So we're going to lift our right leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, guys. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it up. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. Relax that side. You should really feel that hip flexor being activated there, as well as parts of that hip. Onto the other leg. Bend it as much as you need to feel like that side of the lower back is flat. And lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue to engage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more, guys. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And release those legs. You feel a nice burn here in those hip flexors. You can bend the knees and windshield wiper them, releasing that lower back now. You feel some nice warmth in that lower core area. Okay, so now we will turn it over onto our side. And we're going to take the left leg behind the right leg. You can either be up on your elbow here, or you can be laying on your side. We're going to work on the inner thigh here. So we really want to continue to keep those feet flexed. And we're going to just lift that inner leg, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Inhale and exhale to lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're going to have a tendency to rock backwards, so try to stay as upright as you can on that hip. If you are having issues and you feel like your bone is digging into the ground, you can grab a towel blanket or even take your mat and fold it in half. That way it gives you a little bit more cushion. So go ahead, inhale, exhale to bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. And lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job, guys. Nice stability through these legs, especially on the inside. We neglect this muscle often. So lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. relax, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Almost there, guys. Keep it up. And lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Last one. And lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice job. Dropping those legs down. Go ahead and switching it over to the other side. Ooh, feeling those right in those adductors. All right. Same thing, keeping those feet nice and bright, flexing them towards your face, either up here or you're laying down like this on your elbow or your upper arm. Inhale to get set. Exhale to lift as high as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Remember, try not to rock back and forth. I know it's hard, but pressing into this back leg will try to keep you stabilized. And lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Good job, guys. And lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release. Good job, guys. Keep breathing. And lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Relax. Lift again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release that leg. Couple more, guys. Stick with it. And lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. And lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one here, guys. Stick to it. And lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice job. Go ahead and you can turn on your back and do another windshield wiper. I already feel that in my legs. Holy moly. All right. Nice job. So we'll take it on to all fours now. Tucking those toes, keeping those knees right under the hips. Feet are in line with the hips as well. We're pressing through all parts of that hand. So the wrist, the ball of the hand, each and every knuckle into the fingertips, pressing up through the shoulders, making sure that we have a nice long back. The crown is outstretched. And we're going to lift up, hovering our knees off the ground for a count of 10. Deep breath to start and exhale to lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently come down. And if you need something for your knees, like I said, you can always go ahead and just double over your mat, or you can grab a towel or a blanket, even a t-shirt or something like that, just to give you a little bit more padding. So get ready, going in for the same thing. Pressing into those toes, so they're not just there to be tucked. You really want to press into those toes, feeling the activation throughout the legs, guys. And inhale and exhale to lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Deep breath, guys. Inhale again and exhale to lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Awesome job, guys. We're almost finished. Keep it up. I'm definitely sweating, so I hope you're feeling warm too. This is fire flow. So inhale and exhale to lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Nice job. 1 more of these guys. We're almost finished. Inhale and exhale to lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. So you can come down here onto your belly, bend those knees, windshield wiper back and forth. Windshield wipering with the legs is so underrated. It feels so great. All right, and we'll go ahead and push back up into our tabletop. This time we'll untuck those toes. Same thing with the hands, keeping them right under the shoulders, pressing through. We're going to do some bird dog crunches. So opposite hand, opposite leg, reaching out nice and long like someone's pulling you from each end and then crunching in as tight as we can. We want to think about bringing that belly button to the spine, so really crunching in here. Right arm, left leg goes first, and lift all the way out, all the way in, nice and easy. 1, all the way out, all the way in. 2, work with your breath, guys. Inhale, exhale. 3, 4, 5, keep it going, guys. Press through the top of that right foot. 6, 7, hold on to it. 8, 9, last one. And 10. Replant that hand. And if you need to, you can go ahead into a child's pose just for a short recovery. Breathing into that upper back, breathing into that abdomen, feeling that compression from the thighs against the stomach. Feeling your heartbeat might be a little bit more elevated now. Getting back into position. This time we're going to go left arm up with the right foot back. Remember, we're pressing into that left foot to give us a little bit of leverage, and also pressing into that right hand that's still stacked underneath the shoulder, pressing through. And big deep breath. Inhale to take it up. Stretch, stretch, stretch all the way in. 1. Full movements here, guys. 2. 3. 4. Keep it going, guys. You're killing it. 5. 6. Almost done. 7. 8. 9. And 10. And relax. And guys, go ahead and grab water whenever you need to. If you're like, I'm parched from all this heavy breathing, go ahead and take a sip of water. No way for me to tell you to. So like I said before, you can sit back into that child's pose, kind of relaxing. I know the compression might be a bit much on your heart rate, but just sit there, settle in it. Awesome work. Come back up. So our knees are still underneath our hips. You can either have your toes tucked or they can be flat. It's totally up to you. This time, we're going to take our left hand and put it right in between, like right in between where a third hand would be. So we want to make sure it's halfway in between, right underneath our face. We're going to put our weight on that hand. So we really want to make sure we're pressing through all parts of that hand, the knuckles, the fingertips as well, pushing through that shoulder, still engaged through the belly button, driving it towards the spine, tucking the tailbone, and we're going to bring that right arm up all the way next to the body and all the way through to the other side. That's 1. All the way back up. Inhale. Exhale to reach. Nice big reaches, guys. 2. 3. 4. Keep it going, guys. 5. Stay active through that left hand, guys. Don't let that shoulder slouch. 6. 7. Keep going. 8. 9. Last one here. And 10. And go ahead and replant those hands. And you can take it back to a child's pose if you'd like, or you can just sit up and kind of give your shoulders a break. You can bend from side to side. Should be really feeling it in that back, as well as twisting through that core. And then some nice warmth in those shoulders as well. So let's go ahead and go over to the other side. So knees are still under the hips. Like I said, you can either keep those feet tucked or flat. That right hand now comes right under that face, right in the middle of where a third hand would be if you had one shooting from your chest, pressing through that shoulder, gripping the ground like you're trying to scoop it all up with one hand. Moving with your breath, guys. And inhale to lift. All the way up. All the way through. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5, and you should notice that your elbow on your stabilized hand is moving as well, so don't think that there's anything wrong. That's your body's natural way of rotating. 6. 7. 8. 2 more, guys. 9. Last one. And 10. And go ahead and come down nice and gentle. You can even keep those toes tucked and sit on your toes for a nice little fascia stretch underneath those feet. Breathing here, feeling the sensations wherever you're feeling them. Like I said before, if you have any pain or anything like that, please go ahead and back it off and wait till your body is ready. But notice the smaller muscles that are working here. Notice the intricate muscles in our obliques that are getting a workout, and the top of our abs and our shoulders. So we're moving a little bit slower, but we're still getting that strength in, guys. So let's go ahead and take it all the way down. I'll turn to this side. Take it down on our bellies, nice and gentle here. So our toes are tucked, or we're gonna pick up our knees. So we're pressing into all 5, well, five toes on each foot. So all 10 of those toes. So we're pressing into all 10 of those toes. We're activating those legs, driving the backs of the knees up. Our hands are gonna be out. Our forehead can either be down, or you can be resting on your chin. And we're gonna just flap our wings, guys. So lift as far as you can. And that's 1, 2. So I want you to think out and up. So like someone's pulling both of your arms out and then trying to lift them up. 3. 4.
5, 6. Slow and controlled on the way down, guys. Almost done. 7. 8. 9. 10. Hold it up here, guys. You got this. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. And go ahead and drop that right ear to the ground. Untuck those toes and kind of just relax here, feeling that muscle in between the shoulder blades, the rhomboid, feeling the strength in the muscles going down your spine. Breathing into those places. Awesome job. Go ahead and slowly bring those arms in, right underneath your shoulders. We're going to go into a down dog here. So tuck those toes. Give yourself a little bit of space. Lift those knees and push up into a nice plank, tucking those elbows in and lifting the hips back into your down dog. Nice job, guys. Go ahead and pedal those legs out. It always feels good on the back of the legs just to get those muscles in the calves circulating. Pushing those hips up, pushing through those shoulders. And when you're ready, go ahead and walk those feet up towards the hands. Staying low. So we want the feet right underneath the hips here. I want you to, even if you have to manually spread your toes, I want your toes to be as spread as possible. And then once you got them spread, I want you to push them into the ground like you're trying to grip the ground with your feet. Breathing here. And then I want you to slowly begin to bring those hips down. You want to keep those knees in line with the ankles and behind the toes. So as soon as you start to feel those knees go ahead of those toes, then you've reached your max. So, and as you come up, just rest that stomach on those knees. So as soon as you feel that, start to lift here to our nice chair pose. Be here for 3, 2, 1, and stand up nice and gentle, sending the hips all the way back up. And breathe here, guys. We're going to do that again. Work with your breath. So we're dropping the hips. Once we feel like we shouldn't go anymore with our knees, then we're going to start bringing the torso up and bringing up the arms. So go ahead. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and drop those hips, guys. When you find that sweet spot, start to lift with the hands. Neck is nice and long, shoulders are down. 3, 2, and 1. Nice and easy. Come all the way back, driving through those heels, lifting the hips back up. Working with our breath here, guys. Keep it moving. We're almost done. And get ready. Take that inhale, bring the hips down. Exhale here. When you're ready, lift those hands, bringing that chest up, guys. Nice straight back. We're here for 3, 2, 1, and press through the heels, bringing the hips back up. We got 1 more of these, guys. Don't quit on me. I know you're feeling it, and it's okay. That's the whole purpose, is to feel it. 1 more time here. Move with your breath. And begin to drop those hips, squeezing through those toes, guys. Remember, we're gripping the ground with those toes. Get to that sweet spot. Lift up. Continue to breathe. 3, 2, and 1. And go ahead and just press through the heels and stand all the way up, keeping the hands above the head. Nice big breath. And bring the arms down to a nice dive here. Perfect. I'll turn. So we'll go ahead and spread our legs a little bit wider. Get a nice side stretch here. Bring the left arm over. Breathing into that side body. And then just a slight turn in those hips, reaching with that arm. And then swinging that arm up. Slight back bend on that one side. Pushing the hips forward. And then switching arms. So swinging that right arm up and over. Nice side body stretch. When you're ready, turn that hip and reach that hand all the way out. Feel that stretch in that back as well as the side body. Swooping that hand down all the way up. Straight above the head, pressing the hips up, slight back bend. So we're bringing brightness to our chest instead of just trying to bend back. We're lifting the chest. You can't see me, but you know what we're doing. And we'll bring that arm back down. And we'll take a nice deep bend in the legs. One big inhale. One more time. Awesome job, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel stronger, but I hope you also feel nice and loose in those joints and those muscles. Hope you're having a wonderful day.